Blight Survival is a zombie action horror set in medieval times, and I've been waiting for an update for a while because I really like the idea of this. How can you not? Zombies without any modern weapons or medicine? Radical. So when their channel released a clip called Step into the Marshlands, I was excited. The video starts by showing a wonderful atmospheric wetlands with excellent visuals. You really feel like you're immersed in the video, and then it's over. Well, call me a negative Nelly, but I was expecting a little more than that. The last reveal was over 2 years ago, and it was an instant hit for reasons I've already mentioned. People love zombie games, but the genre is getting a bit stale over time in the same environment. Whereas in the medieval period, you're forced to get up close and personal. In the trailer, we see the character make their way through the world, killing zombies, looting, and showing off the environment. We also get a small bit where NPCs are interacting with each other and the guy having to stealth through. The trailer did a really good job of showing both elements of gameplay while establishing what to expect. But since then, and until the last update, there's been little word about this game. They've released shorts like sneak peeks of concept art or character models, which again looks good, but I think this is another situation of, for lack of a better term, the company blowing the load too soon without a good marketing plan to back the game up. And this isn't unusual now, unfortunately. If you follow me years ago, I made a video on a game called Witchbrook, which announced its trailer and then had radio silence for a very, very long time, only to remind people that it was still being worked on a couple of months ago. But at least with that game, their update had a good amount of substance and gameplay. Showing a 47-second video of your character walking through an environment with nothing else happening after years doesn't really do it for me. And despite many people being really grateful for pretty much anything at this point, it just doesn't sit right, and in the background the developer Behaviour Interactive have a bit of turbulence going on themselves, which isn't a good sign. Behaviour Interactive are known for games like Dead by Daylight and they made Meet Your Maker, a brilliant idea on paper but a flop on execution. As a studio, they have somewhat of a reputation. So after Behaviour laid off a bunch of developers and other staff, they immediately started buying IPs such as Red Hook Studios, the guys behind Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2, and this seems like such a bizarre decision. It really makes you question their working environment. And that's not everything that bothers me. Their track record of games it's a bit of a cause for worry. Meet Your Maker was an FPS released in 2023, an apocalyptic world where players needed to infiltrate bases created by other players. On paper, the concept for this game is really brilliant. It had tons of potential, but on release was a bit of a flop, and the game had numerous issues. I won't go into great detail here, but ultimately the idea wasn't executed or thought through correctly. It gradually lost its player base and now is a bit of a dead game. And other games they've made, like What the Fog, suffered from bugs, poor execution, and boring gameplay. So in the past few years, Behaviour just haven't released anything particularly exciting, so they're going to need to really up their game with Blight. Regardless of to all my points, I'm still happy the project is being worked on, and I am looking forward to their next update to see where this goes. And lastly, this isn't the only medieval zombie game on the market. God Save Birmingham is also in the development stage, and while a similar idea, it's quite different to Blight. GSB seems to be more survival based, whereas Blight is focused on more RPG elements, and the trailer shows that there is perhaps less focus on fighting and more how to navigate around your environment, as you're a peasant to start with. And this isn't really a bad thing, both games clearly have their own focuses, but the difference with God Save Birmingham is that their team give regular updates on their development, no matter how ridiculous. I made a video on this game a while ago because I believe they made a huge mistake with their trailer, which has many wondering if the game even existed at all due to the movements and interactions of the character. Now, I do think the game does exist, and the studio is steadily getting back its credibility by communicating with their fans. And again, I'm excited for this one and looking forward to their next update. So what do you think about Blight? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.